Hi, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Nico and I am a full-time eBay reseller. So it is Saturday morning and for some reason I'm a little, I haven't felt bad at all. I don't know what's going on. Just allergies and dealing with a bunch of stuff. I've got 10 bags of bins clothing in my office. So that's what this is. So I'm doing well, but sorry about my voice. Anyway, I have 1 hour on Saturday mornings where I live to get my mail out. They're open from 8:30 to 9:30. So even if I have a lot of orders, they don't mind, but I try to be there right about 8:30 if I have a lot. Today I just have 6 because we shipped a lot yesterday. So I have 6 orders going out for $204.75. Not bad. I'm still happy with that for a Friday afternoon into, early morning Saturday. So let's go ahead and see what we have going out here. I love this brand, one of my favorite brands to find. I don't hear people talk about it too much. This says that this is a repeat buyer too, and I believe it. I think people love this brand, and so whenever I find it, I pick it up. Let me make sure I have you on. Yes, okay. I couldn't remember if I pushed the button. I am like, all right, here we go. Ula Popkin. This is what the tag looks like. And this is just like a really nice either tunic length top, or you could wear it as a dress over leggings. But I put it as a tunic top. And let me put this back in here. So this always sells pretty quickly for me. If I wanted to wait forever, I could have probably gotten 30, but this is a good price for this. They did use my 22% off coupon, so I got $24.90 all in. Okay, so it's 12 ounces. So we're going to go to purchase shipping label. I know a lot of you know this, but if there are new people watching the channel, that's how you do it. I had to teach my husband from scratch. He helps me ship, and I'm like, click on purchase shipping label. Now, of course, he does it probably without me if we needed to, but this is going to Sierra Madre, California. First class is $4.88, and I charged $6.75. So I really would love to be out garage sailing today. As I told you, I was in Denver on Thursday night coming home, and I saw every garage sale sign known to man. So I know there's like hundreds of garage sales this weekend, if not, well, probably not 1,000, but hundreds in Denver. So it really hurts to not have been able to get organized enough to be there for that. But it's okay. I've been blessed with so much inventory coming my way. Some of it is consignment, but it's higher end consignment. And I'm doing some consignment for my son. And he has at least 2 items that should sell for over $200. That means that my share alone is $100, after eBay fees and everything. So I have no reason to need to be, out buying more. I've got at least 150 probably clothing items on hand that I need to get photoed this weekend and send to my virtual assistant. So I have no business even thinking about shopping. I've been blessed with really good stuff, but I just, that's the relaxing, fun part of the business. So it's where I'd like to be right now. But I'm going to try to have a leisurely day. We're going to walk the dog, just kind of hang out a little bit. But I am working all day today. I'm going to have to be gone about 3 days next week to go pick up my mom at the airport in Denver. And so since I'm going that far, 3 hours from my home to go pick her up, I'm going to go ahead and turn it into a business trip. Go ahead and shop for 2 or 3 days. This is an Eileen Fisher shirt. I have had this one for quite a while. I've had this one going on 8 or 9 months. It's nothing special. It is Eileen Fisher, which people love, but it's just a very simple kind of cap sleeve shell is kind of what it is. And it's lyocell. It's not silk or cashmere or anything like that. nice basic staple, and I probably should have put like earth tone, staple piece. If I were to edit this today, like if I were to go in and figure out why it hasn't sold, I think I would do better on my keywords. Minimalist is a great keyword that has been working for me, I feel like. So if I were to change up this listing to get it to sell faster now versus what I was doing a year ago, I think I would use the words minimalist and earth tones and wardrobe staple. Those kind of keywords, I think, is what I would have done. But it did sell. I got $14.39 plus shipping, so $18.17. They did use my 22% off coupon. So, yeah, it's still good. It's a bins pickup, you know, just a thing that cost me literally probably 30 cents because it's 4 ounces. So, this is going to Ridgewood, New Jersey. It's going to cost $3.97, and I charged $6.95. So right now I'm finishing all that hard goods lot. I have probably 20 to 25 more items to launch and put away. And I'm, you know, marking them all, and I'm double boxing the little homegrown figures. So the figure in here is about, you know, 3 by 3 inches, but this is how I do it. I have another box inside. These are 50 and 60, and there's one figure that's worth 100. So I bubble wrap. Sometimes I put it in another bag, you know, tape that down, put it in a cardboard box, tape that, and then put it in here and try to float it the best I can. So when you're selling $50 and $60 items, people will get upset if it's chipped. So obviously there was, I hate doing glass. These are so small that they're easy, but at that last estate sale, I guess I never told anybody or said anything. They had one of those beautiful ceramic trees. Now I have one of my own that I love. And then I have a smaller one that's not the Atlantic mold. I just have a smaller, kind of cheaper one. But boy, my phone is. Oh, okay. That's my daughter paying the rent there for the apartment we share. I was like, what is all the notifications I'm getting? Anyway, at that last estate sale that I went to about 2 weeks ago, they had the 3-piece Atlantic mold Christmas thing. Now, the base of it had a repaired crack, but I still think because of the size of it, and it's the 3-layer, that I could have gotten like $150 for that thing. But the amount of time and effort, I even said no. I just, and I feel bad, like I probably should have gone ahead and picked it up, but okay, I'm getting offers coming out of my ears here, guys. Sorry. Okay, this is a pair of Gustin pants, which I just found. Is this? No, this isn't the new pair I just found. And I don't know if I picked that pair up. I think I did. Anyway, this is just a pair of Gustin pants, men's 34. I think I've had these forever. Let me go look at this offer here. Yeah, I've had these a long time. These are not jeans. These are chino Gustin pants. And I just, even though the brand Gustin, I do pick up because they're usually gusseted in the back. You know, a gusset is just the back inseam or crotch, whatever you want to say, has a different look to it. It's kind of a Western reinforced thing, I guess, is the best thing I could say. But since these are more just pants, and they're chino, I put Gorp Core, and they still haven't moved for like over a year. So I'm going to go ahead and take this $11 offer. And I know it seems like, oh, well, you're doing this and then you're doing that. I do try to accept offers right away or, you know, send, a counter offer right away. I think that on the days I'm home and I let myself be a little bit interrupted by offers or questions by people, I think my sales are higher. I think just eBay sees the back and forth. You know, it might be my imagination, but I don't think so. I notice that when I'm at the bins and I'm really trying to work and I don't check my phone for 2 or 3 hours, I notice the difference in my sales that day, even if I've listed. Like, even if I list before I go to the bins and all my listings are up, I've noticed that just that back and forth and making a customer wait 3 or 4 hours on a question, you know, I do notice a difference in my sales. Now, if you work full time, you know, don't be obsessed with it. It's your part-time. For me, it's my full-time job, so I put up with the interruption. If you're full-time, or if you're working somewhere else full-time and then doing this part-time, don't let it doesn't matter. You're still going to do fine. This is a Juicy Couture hoodie, but I haven't had any sales this morning, so I want to take that first offer anyway. I don't think I've had any sales come in since I've been up. I sent like 10 offers. So I wanted to go ahead and take that anyway. This is Juicy Couture. Now, if you see the, what is this? Terry cloth suit, like the pants and the shirt, I mean, those can go amazing. This is a small, and I think that, I don't think it's shrunk. I think this, a woman's small, it kind of borders on an extra small, actually. It's a pretty small. But people want these terry cloth track suits. Go look it up and see. You'll see. They can go way over $100 for the two-piece. I looked and looked and looked for the pants. I think this was at a thrift store. I want to say that this was not at the bins, and that I looked all through all the sweatpants hoping that they had separated them, but I never found them. However, I've had this going on about 2.5 months, and so I took $16.55 plus shipping, so $19.66 total, and that was because they used my 22% off coupon. I've got 5 jewelry auctions going for that jewelry for that gal on pieces that aren't marked with a name. They're not signed. They're beautiful pieces, but a couple of them are sterling silver, and I, of course, designated that. So I can't wait to see if the auctions get the initial bid that I put in there, or if I'm going to have to do something different. So I can't wait till tomorrow night when they end. All right, this is only 12 ounces, this package with the Juicy Couture jacket. It's going to Lynn, Massachusetts. So I charged them $6.75, and let's see what the price is going to be. It's going to be quite a bit, $5.33, since it's going to Massachusetts. So with the eBay fees on this, you know, I'm breaking even on the shipping, which is better than losing money. So yeah, technically, as soon as I get my son's stuff put away and launched, I'll be done listing for the day. So I don't technically have to do anything else today. But I do want to get some haul videos for you because I need to get the laundry going. I have, I think with what I found at the bins this week, I have enough bras to go ahead and send to my consignment client. And so I need to wash whichever ones need washed that aren't new with tags. And, you know, get that money in the system. Get that sent out to her to UPS on Monday. And so I've just got a lot of little tasks like that I'm going to work on today. But on my days off, technically, or the days when I'm not pressured because I've got everything kind of caught up, I'll just put on, you know, some kind of a show and maybe not work quite as, you know, fast as I normally worry about. This is a Kuhl shirt, Kuhl. I've had this for about 1,000 items ago because I'm on the 5300s now, and this is 4542, so almost 1,000 items ago. And I think it's really cute. It's a woman's sweatshirt. It's a large. It has a mock neck. No, I don't know why I couldn't get 20 out of this. I think it's really cute. I don't have that there's any defect on this. And I listed it probably around December or January, you know. And I just think it's really cute. I actually like this, and it's my size, you know, but anyway, I went ahead and let it go for $12.50 plus shipping, so $19.94. So to the customer, they're paying $20 for a used sweatshirt, and that's pretty good. But I wish, you know, I was trying to get closer to 18 to 20 myself, but I just went ahead. I've had this a long time, and I just went ahead and let it go. because it is summer now, and I could hold it 2 or 3 more months until winter again, but I think it's smart just to turn my money over. It's very lightweight. It's 11 ounces, so I wouldn't have paid that much for this at the bins. I'm really careful what Kuhl I pick up now. I like the substantial pants. I like the rider jeans. I like the wax type, what is it called? The wax canvas jeans. Those I get $30, $40 for overnight. But some of the shirts and stuff, I'm a little more careful now. This is going to Aurora, Maine. It's $5.33 and I charged $6.75. I need to order a ton of supplies today. I'm almost out of these, which is good. And then I'm going to go to the 2-sided sheets where you just pull it off and stick it on there. And but I think I only have 200 of those on hand. Excuse me. So I need to order another package of those. I need to order more clear tape. And just kind of get ready for my next trip. I really was hoping to leave on Monday afternoon and go back to Denver so that I could do some more consignment. And I will make that video today, guys, explaining what I'm doing and how it seems to be working. It's only the first week's results, so, you know, I can't get too excited, but it seems very, very potentially exciting. Very potentially. So I will make that video today, too. But I was hoping to get left Monday because I'm so anxious to go try out the second week of this consignment thing. But I think, you know, I just have too much work here. I think I'm going to have to go maybe on Tuesday. We'll see. We shall see. Oh, I did sell, or they did pay for the Gustin pants, so that is nice. All right, this is and it's all wrapped, ready to go, because if you haven't ever caught one of my videos, my husband ships for me a lot, and so I just pre-pack everything just because he has a full-time job. This is just our thing together, our business, so he has less of a role in the business, technically. I mean, he does all kinds of things so that I can keep trying to advance the business. So, you know, that's not even really totally true. But as far as, like, actual business tasks, you know, he does technically less than I do. He does a lot of things in our life so I can work as much as I do. You know, if I had to come home and deep clean my whole house by myself, or if I was the full responsible person for our dog, you know, I wouldn't be able to work as much as I do. So, anyway, this is a Hello Kitty outdoor 10 light set. So it's a string of Christmas lights, and they look like Hello Kitty. Now, right around Christmas, the comps were like 50 or 60. And we found this shortly after Christmas. So we still were looking at very expensive comps, and we went ahead and tried it. But my son, you know, he paid like, I think, $3 for this. So he just decided to go ahead and sell it to someone for $26.25 plus shipping. So $41.44, which is still a lot of money for an off-season item for someone else. We didn't want to wait till 3 or 4 more months till people start thinking about Christmas again. This is a great markup, and so we went ahead and took it. This is going to California, which will help with the shipping. So I'm putting in the accurate shipping, and I've already measured. The problem on these, and this is when you're picking things up, think about the boxing that you're going to have to do. This item's kind of long, and the box is part of it. Maybe it's going to a collector. Otherwise, you know, I could have just taken it out of the thing. On some things, people don't care, but on this, the box is important, and so the box goes to about here, so it makes it 19 inches by 7 by 11. So that 19 inches adds a little bit to the shipping. So even at 2 pounds, 5 ounces with the 19, whatever I have, I don't know why I have that. I have 19, 7, and 11. Let me verify my measurements one more time, guys. Because I have one thing written on the box and one thing in there. So, yeah, I'm at 19. Then I'm at 11. And then I'm at 7. Yep. Okay, cool. Okay, great, great, great. I'm glad that I caught that, because for some reason this had much higher measurements in there, and that's not accurate. What I wrote on here is accurate. So anyway, it's going to bring that down. Parcel Select is $8.80 and I charged them $12.50. And since it's going to California, that helps a lot. Okay, so off we go with this, and this is Parcel Select. Let me see how much priority is since it's just going. Yeah, priority is $9.59. It's like $1, not even $1 more. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade them since they paid $12.50. But be careful the length of the things you do. Once you're over that 18-inch mark, some things go way high. So on a baseball bat, they're very easy to pack and ship. I just wrap some bubble wrap or some saran wrap type stuff around them and then put them in a tall box. But tennis rackets, baseball bats, golf clubs, they're actually quite easy to ship if you buy the right boxes from Uline, but you get killed on the shipping because of that 18-inch thing on one side. And so you have to ask yourself, is there enough margin in this thing to justify that? So, and that's a new development. That's not something that, you know, happened like 20 years ago that somebody should know. That's a pretty new development. I want to say in the last year or two, maybe even not that long ago. All right. I think we have one more that I've pulled. This is a good sale. So if you watched my haul video from the estate sale about 2, maybe 3 Saturdays ago, I found 2 phones, and this is packed already. I think it's too packed for me to show you. Let me see. The boxes I haven't taped down, but no, actually I can. Actually, I can show you at least a little bit of it. So I found 4 boxes that looked like this. And at first I thought I had found 4 phones, and I was really excited. These were free. These were completely in the free box. These are landline, thin line phones. I do have them. I guess I don't have this part taped. Let me show you. So these are, you know, what, 70s or 80s. I had this phone, spent lots of time on the phone as a teenager. So this is the top base of it and then the normal bottom. So these are called the trim line. They were just giving them away free. I was there on like the 2nd or the 3rd day of this estate sale. Nobody cared. And I looked these up, and these, I knew they were worth money the minute I looked them up. So anyway, I have another set, but this one finally sold for $59.99 plus shipping, so $80.64 all in. And my title says Western Electric Phone, Trimline Brown, Rotary Desk Telephone, Dead Stock, 80s and new. So that is my title that I came up with. All right, so let's see how much shipping's going to cost and where this thing is going. So, all right, this is going to Texas. I thought I had a hold of the tape. I just had a hold of the piece of it. All right, I don't want to have to mess with this thing. It seems like when I'm on these videos, I always have to do my tape, which I don't, as a rule, have a problem with. Maybe I'm just in too much of a hurry and I'm not grabbing it right. Okay. I have very limited space here to work, like to set things, because this printer that I use is pretty big. I actually have a few inches back there. I might, let me just tell my son just a second. Okay. I actually have a couple more inches that I could push this printer back, and that would give me a little more room. But I did move my scale over here. I have 2 scales, so I moved the one that's on batteries over here so that I'm not reaching over there as much. I thought that would save some time, first of all, for myself, so I'm not moving at all. And then let me see if I measured this or if those measurements in there are just whatever. let me find my ruler again. Okay, so I'm at 13. Yeah, these measurements, I don't know where these measurements come from. Maybe it's what the last people had in there, you know, in theirs. And when I sold similar off of their listing, maybe that's where the measurements are coming from. I'm like, what is going on? Okay, and then 6. Okay. All right. This is going to Texas, like I said, priority mail, so the measurements didn't make a difference anyway. And let me double check my thing one more time. Yeah, 3 pounds, 8 ounces, so I have 310 in there. It's going to cost $11.65, and I charge them $14.50. I think since this is an $80 order and I have the margin in there, I'm going to go ahead and just add signature confirmation and ship it off. Phones and things and electronics, if anything is going to be a target, it's that. People just try to get electronics for free on eBay. I'm not saying that you shouldn't sell them. I do. I'm selling a big oven that I'll show you probably today. And I've never had one have a problem. Nobody's claimed it didn't show up. But VCRs and things like that, you just have to be prepared to protect yourself. They do make security tape that you can order on Amazon, and you can put it over the areas where someone might unwrap a VCR and then take parts out and then send it back. And then if that security tape is removed, you know that you don't have to take the return, you know, and you just put that in your listing. It at least helps, you know. It's not a foolproof thing, but if you put security tape must be in place, you know, to return, I'll put that in my listing even if I'm not technically putting that on there. And I think that I have better customers who aren't thinking that that's the plan, you know. All right, so that is our 6 orders for $204.75. And then I will go grab those Gustin pants that are $22.31 all in. I won't add it to the number, but so I mean, I guess I could. So we have 7. So now we'll have 7 orders, and then I need to add in $22.31. So that'll put us at like $230. And this pair of pants is going to, let's see where it's going. Going to Jacksonville, Florida. And so padded flat rate and all that good stuff. All right, guys, this is you know, the shipping video for today. I know I'm going to do a haul because I need to get that stuff washed. And so if you have time today, tune in. If you don't mind, like and comment. The comments really help, even if it's just, you know, thanks, or you don't have to have some big dramatic comment if you don't want to. I will answer questions as quick as I possibly can if you have any about my system or why I do what I do. I appreciate positive feedback. Now, not that you have to say everything nice, but constructive criticism. That's what I'm trying to say. I appreciate criticism like, why don't you do this? Because I certainly am not the end all as far as knowing what to do. So I like free tips, man. I'll take them. I'm not too proud. If there's something in my system that I can improve and make my life faster or easier, please let me know. So I love comments, and I would love to hear from you. All right, you'll hear from me later today if you guys happen to have time. Take care. Bye-bye.